Mic test. Mic test. Okay. It's all good. I'll start my live stream. I think this is my fourth time live streaming about Bitcoin Elliott wave analysis. And from last time, yeah, if I think I have cold, so my throat isn't in the best condition. So I'll start from the bigger time frame, what happened, or how I looked at it before. The first was ABC. I'll just go over really fast. ABC like this, and this became a big A, and a B and a C. C wave going expanding diagonal, and also this another A, B, C. This is this B wave as a triangle, and the C wave as a expanding diagonal again. So because does ABC start from here? A, B, C one time, B, C two time, B, C three time. Historically, if you look back in all of the corrections, it's always has been three times, unless it's a diagonal or something like A, B, C one time, B, C two time, and a diagonal. So this is actually the two times. So it looks something like this: A, B, C, A. Sorry, one time, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, two times, and three times. So we have to watch out for diagonals. If this was going to end without diagonals, it would have been like one time, two time, three time. But because of this, it really made people more confusing. But it's the same here as well. One time, two time. Wait, let me see. It's A, B, one time, because this is one trend. Two times, and there's a triangle. Three times. But anyways, in historical, three times of ABC is quite significant. So I believe that it would hold this part, and this is actually where the previous 2017 top was, and there's also this little order blocks, I guess. No, they call it something else than the order block, but I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember. But anyways, I think this is our bottom. It could further go down. It's possible, but if it goes down, I'll start that again, or I'll probably do something like, since this one looks like a one trend, it's like a 1, 2, and probably like a triangle and a 3, unless it's a diagonal. If it comes out diagonal, it's like 3, 4, 5, something like that. But let's go into smaller time frame. What happened here? It's quite simple. Wait, let me delete everything. Okay, quite simple here. It was an ABC. I'm repeating ABC again. The funny thing, it's also three times here, If you look at it, it's A, B, C. One time, A, B, C. This is probably a triangle. Two times, and then A, B with a diagonal. Well, it's supposed to end here, but of course it broke and it makes a diagonal. Three times. Then I believed that here was ABC. It had ended with a spending diagonal again. And then I have also said this is my second bottom that I want to keep. I wish it wouldn't break. So something like this. Second bottom. Now let's go into a 30-minute time frame. Here was really simple. If I continue, I did mention this wave is questionable. I don't know what this is. It looks like an impulse, but at the same time, it could be an ABC. Now we know what it is. It's because we only know because either one of these broke. Either one of these broke, the top or the bottom. And we see now the top broke. If the bottom broke, it's probably an impulse. There's a higher chance that it was an impulse, something like that. But if the top broke, that means it was not an impulse because it did not break break the bottom afterwards. So it is probably, well, like how I said, it was A, B, and a C, very long extension of C. It's quite rare in my opinion, and this made a big bounce up with an ABC, and it was extended here. You probably see it's probably here. It used to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I extended. Then it went down ABC, of course, went up ABC with the ABC in a straightforward. So it's probably the B came out to be a triangle. You have to go a smaller time frame to actually look into what kind of wave it looked like. It gave a very short E wave. I think it was something like here somewhere. Then this weird wave also came out. It happened to be ABC. Now I know because it broke the top. It was an ABC. I told in the previous video that it was looking weird because this is a triangle. It wasn't obviously a triangle, and I have to see A, B as a triangle and a C downwards. So if it's C downwards, it could be they could have a ending diagonal. So something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why I thought this was the ending. However, there's also this possibility that it goes something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And obviously now it's broken that, so that it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In fact, it was an A, B, C, and then an A, B, C with a C wave ending diagonal and very short B wave. This is not that often. You could see this as a double, I would say, something like sorry, W, X, Y, X, Z. triple combo, something like this. It probably makes more sense to use triple combo here, but it's triple combos. They're pretty much like ABCs on top. So whatever you're comfortable with, I'm fine with ABCs. So I'm just gonna label it ABC. And if this was an ABC, this is something that you want to keep at the bottom, something like that. Yeah, so we don't want to break these three lines, and obviously it went up. So what does that mean? It means that this was a correction wave and this was a correction wave. So if I look back, what are the choices? What could have happened? So obviously it looks something like a very long sideways correction. It could be something like triangle, like this. So in the end, it's like A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then going upwards. Or, yeah, if it was a triangle, then it's something like this. A, B, C. But obviously this C is very, very short. You have to go further more. Something like here to have 1-to-1 ratio. So this counting is not impossible, but it's not likely. It's not how most people count, and you wanna see what most people, go for. That's how to make money. So if I look at it, this was a clear ABC. Everyone knows it's an ABC. So if this makes a big A wave and then going down to the next bottom as B, now what can it happen here? C is always consists of 5 waves. So I believe this ABC was 1 wave. And here, this, I believe it's another wave. That's because when I do a small counting, okay, let's see. Here was an extension. From here's A, B, C going upwards, and going down as an ABC, and I make this line. It broke the trend, however it went back up to hit it. So it's most likely to be a leading diagonal. So if this broke the trend quite rapidly, something like A, B, C, and then A, B, 1, 2, something like that, then it's a clear ABC. However, when these trend doesn't break as clearly or as cool as you want, then it's most likely to be a leading diagonal. And this is further confirmed when the trend line broke a little bit and going back upwards. That's a strong signal of having a bullish run. A lot of times the leading diagonal goes something like this: 1, 2, 3, and it shows like ABC, and then does something like this, and then suddenly a spike upwards, making a leading diagonal, and then do a 382 or little ABC and spike back up or something like that. So this is a very, very strong signal that it's also here. You see ABC and then a strong signal. Maybe it's also here. I'm not. No, this is not. But it's widely seen. It's commonly seen. So it's good to know that if that happens, it's a strong signal that will go on the direction of breaking trend. So if I look at this leading diagonal, and if I see an A, B, and a C upwards, that would be, of course, 5 waves. Be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this has to be one ABC. But how, as you see, this from here to here, the trend didn't break. It should have come something like here. Then it would have been a very, very clear ABC. However, it did not, which means there was an extension. You see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. Here it's a leading diagonal. This is also quite simple. If you just put a trend line, yeah, you see it breaks a little bit and then goes upwards. That's a big signal, strong signal. And if there's an extension, you always count, you always see whether it's an extension of the 5th wave, for example, this 5th wave, or it's an extension of the whole C wave. And here you could see the 5th wave trend broke, therefore it's more likely to be an extension of the big whole C wave, which means it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. And it came out perfectly, where here's one, oops, here's one, and here's your leading diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4 as a triangle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Simple. 3. This was an impulse, and then coming down as an ABC, and of course 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then probably an extension with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Or you could also, I guess you could also see as 1, 2, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as an ABC. It really depends, because as you know, or as how I count it, I always count ABCs, the C wave, ABC as 5 C waves. These can be either consist of 3 or consist of ABC. It doesn't matter. It's quite messy nowadays anyways. So I believe ABC is done here, something like that. Therefore, of course, there's this correction coming down quite strong, since it was an extension wave. The extension wave is always strong. And there's another reason that broke up and it gave a strong upwards, because if you look at the bigger time frame, although the trend line, yeah, it looked like it broke the trend line. However, it's still too early to say the trend line is broken, because it really depends the ending candle. For example, daily, it did break in daily. How about, let's see, even the weekly, we still have 3 days on the weekly and it has not broken. Oh, monthly, maybe monthly we don't really care, but weekly is quite important. It really depends on the weekly ending candle. So if that also closes quite well and it should start to shoot up, then it may be a good idea to enter for a quick scalp. It is possible that it falls down again, but yeah. Anyways, then I would see this part as ABC as well. So ABC came out and another ABC came out, which means there could be another ABC that would complete a big wave of ABC. So this 4th wave, it could come out something like a triangle and then shoot upwards with a 5 wave, and then it goes down. Or it's also possible that there's an extension. If there's an extension, then it would go really high because it has to. It would return at least a wave of this, I believe. Probably to either here where the previous high was, or to 382 where these is. So it makes like something like this. So like A, B. Huh. Maybe not. I don't know. This is a little too big for me to analyze. Um, but it's possible that this ABC can be completed here, or if you see even upwards, then this could be a leading diagonal, something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does not break this trend line and make a 5. Then when it goes down, then it will be a very nice time to buy. And I think that is more likely, but you can never expect a leading diagonal. You can only, look at it afterwards. For something like if this triangle comes out and goes up, it goes back down, it's very dangerous to keep the short until long, because it's quite bullish. Currently, it looks really bullish. There are 2 extensions, 1 extension, 2 extensions. So until the price reaches a certain point, I would look quite bullish. So if it goes something like that and something like this, if it breaks the top twice with breaking this trend, then I would think, oh, this is a leading diagonal, and then take long whenever it comes down. That is my current plan, and if this falls now, if this really falls now, then it was an A, B, C. Very unlikely, very unlikely. If this comes like this and then goes back up, then it's still a C wave. I'll probably take a short and then recover everything here and see how it goes. If it goes on top, I'll take a short again, something like that, and I'll recover here and take long. So there are 2 or 3 trading setups that's possible. One is taking short here. When it comes one more time, it will probably give an hour RSI divergence, also with 4-hour RSI divergence, maybe not daily. Even 4 hours has stochastic. Yeah, this indicator shows quite overbought anyways. So if I see a divergence and a resistance at this trend line, then it could be a nice short until a certain point. I would not wait to the trend line to take profit, or it could be something like that, and then hitting one more up and going really fast, going down, and then doing like an ending diagonal here or something like that, and then goes back up. But it's my guess. So trading setups here. If it goes up, take short, recover it fully, just wait. If it goes down, then yeah, you just look at ABC and maybe just wait for the wave first, but I will take every profit out first for the trade. Then if this goes back up again, I'll probably short again, and then recover fully at the ABC and then take long. So it's something like, yeah, and then goes up, something like that. It really depends. Depends on the wave. Let's see. Smaller time frame. What's happening? I did counting until here. Let's count until our current time frame. If I look at here, I see this triangle. A B C A B C C C A B C. Yep. This triangle. It is probably A B C. 1 2 3 4 5. And then this is probably A B 1 2 3 4 5 as an ending diagonal. If not, 1 2 1 1 2 3 4 5 4 1 2 3. Yeah, I think this is the clearest way to look at it. However, it is tricky that 1 2 3 4 5. It should have ended here. Should have ended here. But they also went down one more time, and I believe this is due to the demand being at this area where the extension happened. People like to buy at the extensions, so I would actually take half long here and then probably just wait to take another half long here somewhere. But that is ABC, and here let's count. Oh, this is very messy. A B C C A B 1 2 3 4 4 5 3 1 2 3 5. Yeah, this look like 5 waves. Something like 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 as an ending diagonal. That's one wave, and that's B wave. A B 1 2 3 4 5, which means actually it's 1 2, I think it's 3 4 5. Wait, what is this? I'm gonna check another unfortunately it looks very similar to the irregular patterns. Yeah, I think this is irregular pattern. Oh. So I think it's actually A B C with A B C. This pattern is very rare, in my opinion. Otherwise, you can see it as 1 2 3 4 5. But if this is an impulse, then it has to be the second one also has to be impulse. But it doesn't seem like it. It's 1 ABC 1 2 ABC. That's 1 2 3. this one also has something like this. It is possible. It's something like 1, 2. Right. Yeah, it's very messy. But in the end, if you look at it, it's probably something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a, 2 more. It's like something like this, ending diagonal probably. But in my opinion, this is very difficult. Yeah, I didn't trade. Oh. Ooh. Quick tip. If you see this pattern, expanding diagonal like this, going higher high, lower lows, I guess, then just take short on the top. It's the easiest pattern you could see in Bitcoin and in any stocks, even gold. Yeah, gold. So easy. Where is it? Here. Yeah, just if this happens, this is actually A, B, and a C with a expanding ending, I guess. Expanding diagonal. It's always a nice short. But I think I have explained what I'm looking for and the current situation. I don't know how it will play out here because there'll be a lot of waves. A lot of money will be played around since this trend line broke, so it's not consistent. It's hard to expect. Therefore, I would rather wait until we see a better trading spot. And I did not trade anywhere. I took a short here. Took my stop loss here. Took a short, took a stop loss, and I did not look at it. That's actually everything that I did. So yeah, I'm gonna take a short here, and if it comes down, I'll recover. If it goes up, probably take a short again. However, if it goes up further, of course I'll take a stop loss, and it would probably make a really long going upwards. So which makes A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4 with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like this. I'll take short here then. But that's everything, and I'll come back when there are big moves, I guess. Yep. See ya. Bye bye.